Alright pal, back again. I've had my haircut, look. Got a special guest. I'm with Lawrence.
It's celebrate another season down, yeah.
That's it. We're going to talk about as predictions for the Championship playoffs, as thoughts on the return list for Bradford, what we want from next season. I know it's a bit early, expectations, and we'll go through Lawrence's League 1 and League 2 predictions since I did mine and mine were dog shit. So we'll start off with the Championship. So tomorrow we've got Leeds versus Norwich, and Leeds finished third.
Leeds, if you want to get
we'll do it over 2 legs. I think Leeds play. They finished third in the league. Norwich finished 6th. Norwich were on the better run of form. I think they finished with the best run of form in the Championship season. Daniel Farke was the manager of Norwich. I think Leeds lost the last game 2-1 to Southampton. I thought they were abysmal, to be honest. Not to do with the fact that Bradford don't like Leeds or anything. I don't particularly hate Leeds. I don't see them as a threat. So, there won't be a threat because they're about 2 leagues above us. But, so,
will it be free? That's
the question. Now, do you want to go first or me?
I'll go first then on these. So the playoffs there, I think I have actually put a slight bet on, and I do think Norwich might just have the edge over 2 legs. I think Leeds will just be so devastated with how the season's ended. They finally got it into their own hands after the international break, and they've just completely melted. And I think over 2 legs, they might win tomorrow at Carroll Road, but I think they'll fall apart at Elland Road. So Norwich, I think, to get through that.
Yeah, well, I think Norwich win I think the first leg Leeds will win 2-1, and then I think they'll do the Leeds United thing and lose 1-0, and I think they'll lose on penalties to Norwich.
Correct, because crowd will soon get down. And it's a great weapon, Elland Road, but much like Valley Parade, if they go against you, it can soon you've got to be some right character about you as a player to come back and not let them do.
Yeah. The other leg, I'll go first with a prediction this time with Southampton versus West Brom. Both 4th and 5th in the league respectively. Southampton beat Leeds last game of the season. Don't know what West Brom did, to be fair, because I don't really care. I don't even know really much about both of these teams.
I think West Brom had been on the verge of falling out, but they just seemed to nick 5th spot in the end when they weren't anywhere in it.
Yeah. So I'm going to go first leg at West Brom, 1-1, and I think it'll be 2-0 to Southampton. So I think it'll be Southampton versus Norwich in the final.
So West Brom beat Preston 3-0 on the final day to secure a playoff spot after just losing to Sheffield Wednesday 3-0. On the back of that, I think Southampton look really good at Elland Road. I think they'll just control the game. It might be a low scoring 1-1 at Hawthorns or 1-0 Southampton, and then simple 2-0.
Yeah.
I was going to say Liddell, that's not the ground set now, and then that'll be that. I think Southampton will go to Wembley. So
the final, we've both got Southampton versus Norwich, and I think Southampton win that 2-0.
Yeah, I think it could be even as 3 or 4-0. I just think they'd be too strong.
Yeah.
I think whatever that final is, I think Southampton will do it. They've just got the quality.
And the experience of playing in bigger games against like your Man Cities and Man United. Well, I'd say Man United, but they're not a big club anymore.
When you've got Che Adams and Adam Armstrong, and even if they're injured, Ross Stewart, I know he's not playing much for them, but he scored plenty for Sunderland last year. They've got goals, and that matters. Stuart Armstrong, I think, is still there, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're just a really strong team, Southampton. I think they'll just get it right on the day.
Yeah. So there's the Championship predictions. We'll do League 1 and League 2 now while we're here. I got mine totally wrong. I said Bolton would win, but I said Peterborough would as well. In the final, it's Bolton versus Oxford. I want Oxford to win, but I think Bolton win 2-1.
Yeah, Bolton have got experience of winning at Wembley last season with the EFL Trophy as well. I think Ian Evatt strikes me as somebody who's so focused on getting the job done.
And he can't sack himself, can he?
No, it's on a...
By the way, Gateshead have just scored against Solihull. A lad called Booty.
Wasn't he on a trial at City, Regan Booty?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it will be Bolton go for it. I do want Oxford to win. I mean, just for a different team in that Championship, to be fair.
Yeah,
they've been there before, haven't they? They lost to
They have, but that's it. They have been in that final before, like Lauren says, but
they've been to EFL. They've got a bad record. They lost the EFL Trophy final.
When I first started following City, Oxford were in the same league as us in Championship. Well, it was the second season after, but you know, my first proper game watching City my first game was City versus Oxford and 1-2-0.
In Division 1, as it was called back then. The
Yeah,
Championship.
Steiner. Remember a lad called that, Lawrence?
No, that's going.
No.
Alec Vaughan, I don't think so.
Rob Steiner. But yeah, so we're both saying Bolton to win playoffs. League 2, Crawley play MK Dons tonight, and it's 3-0 to Crawley already. Crew beat Doncaster last night, which were absolutely hilarious, by the way.
Doncaster got promoted.
Yeah, we thought Doncaster won it, but yeah, I was quite. We both said Doncaster versus MK Dons. Well, I did anyway.
Yeah.
In the final, it looks quite the opposite: Crew versus Crawley. So
Depressing.
yeah, and they're both not right cracking teams. To be fair, I think Crawley were the better out of Crew and Crawley, and I say Crawley. The winner of Crawley and MK goes up for me.
Yeah, the winner. You do get the sense the winner of that tie. I just think Crew just for some. I don't know. Crew just turned it on for 18 minutes or so, but they don't normally. I've seen Crew twice, and I wasn't right impressed with them either way. But
No.
fair play to them.
We'll beat them at home. Do we beat them at home?
Beat them at home 1-0 and we lost away 1-0.
Yeah, it was a dubious penalty.
Two very dull games with two poor teams, I thought. But
Yeah.
fair play to Crew, they've got there, and I think if MK get there, yeah, MK will win it. Crew Crawley would be hard to call. I think it'd just be a toss-up really. But I
Yeah,
think Crawley have got that manager. Both managers, Scott Lindsay and Lee Bell, massive shout out. Unbelievable
Yeah.
job they've done. Nobody had them anywhere near.
no, I had Crawley bottom of the league, to be fair.
Yeah, I think everybody did. And Crew, I think Crew were lower mid-table and they've
Yeah.
gone to Wembley. So fair play to them. I don't say best of luck because I'd rather they didn't go up.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. I want MK Dons for the sake of the league.
Yeah, definitely.
So I go MK Dons as my prediction if they get there. If not, it'd be Crawley.
Yeah, Wagner to go up before Ryan Sparks.
You could have called that.
Right, so we'll talk about return list now. After what I've seen from that list, I'm quite pleased with it. I'm a bit dubious as to why they let Noel Wadsworth released him, but we've got rid of Rydal, which is a fantastic business because he's supposed to be. He's rumoured to be going where?
Carlisle. I don't know how true that is.
Carlisle want him. That is really bad business from Carlisle.
I think could see him going back to Tranmere, to be fair. But I think Rydal, I would have kept him if Richards was intended to be the main left back. You'd keep him as maybe a backup. But that left back is definitely a priority position, and we'll look elsewhere now.
I won't have him in as reserves. I thought it was fucking
No, he
shit.
wasn't quite right up to it, and
Slow, and just didn't know when to go forward, when to defend.
Couldn't do both. Yeah.
No, it just a terrible left back, and I don't know why the club decided to get rid of Matty Falls to have him.
No, Mark Hughes seems to have trouble with young players. You can look at the whole list, can't you?
Yeah.
Ryan Easts, Jay Youngs as a whole heap. Mark Hughes seems to struggle with young lads, unfortunately. But yeah, Rydal's gone. I think Rydal's would have known it was coming. But he's done a good number of years at the club. I never felt he had poor effort, and I can say that about a lot of City players in the past. So look, all the best to him. He wasn't great for us, but he was committed at least. So that's worth.
Well, that was the main one to get rid of for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I thought it was a bad sign we kept him on last year.
What the release? We'll go through the players that were released first that we know. Ivy Rowe, he's gone. You know, can't comment on how he wore or anything. I know he played for Farsley. Yeah, that's it. I think Heath Richardson left. It were about time he left because he cost us that cup against Bradford Park Avenue when he missed a penalty in pre-season, and it haunts me to this day.
It's a shame. I thought he'd make sense as backup because we'll get on to Colin Doyle, but I find that odd to keep Colin Doyle as backup. I'd keep him as coach, but
yeah.
Matt Derbyshire released.
Yeah, good decision. I know that you were like, he should be kept as a striking coach, but
yeah, but if you don't fancy it or whatever, then that's fine. I mean, I still can't believe it still took me by surprise he was on an 18-month deal. I could have sworn he got a 5-month deal in January 2023, and that would have made sense.
Yeah,
because he'd have had 2 goals in 9 games, and he said, he'd come in and did a little bit of a job, scored 2 important goals.
He's probably a 6th-choice striker.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how bad. I mean, even Vidane. Who went out on loan to Stevenage, rather have him in, and he's shite.
You give him a bit of a go, didn't he, at Crew away? That's all the time I can remember Graham having a go at him. Or Crawley, I think played against Crawley and we lost 4-2.
Yeah.
So there you go. So, yeah, he's had a great career at Derbyshire, and he'll move on to other things. It obviously makes sense for both parties.
Yeah, we talked about Liam Rydal, he's gone. On the list as well, was.
In terms of release, that's mostly it in terms of first teamers, isn't it?
Yeah. We've offered Jamie Walker a deal, which I hope he accepts.
Yeah, massively.
Bit of an injury-prone player, but when he plays, he's really good.
He's good enough.
Creative, and his distribution, he scores goals.
Yeah, and he gets tackles in. He's worth keeping because even if you only get 25-30 games, those are games that you're probably going to win or get points out of.
Yeah.
The stats are there for when he doesn't play. Difference.
Bobby Poynton and
Brad
Halliday were offered new contracts. That would be
long-term contracts.
Yeah. Do you know what? With Brad Halliday, give him whatever he wants. If he asks for fucking double what he's earning at the moment, give him it. Same as Bobby Poynton, to be fair. I mean, I know people have said that he's too young, this, that, and other. Listen, he's playing in a man's sport, and he played some really good football. And when they're saying he's burnt out, is this that? No, he's playing a man's sport. He should be match fit, regardless. And I think he is match fit. And when he does play, he's creative and everything. But the thing is, when we played Grimsby, they marked him out of the game and they knew what his game plan was. Now it's down to the manager to change that tactically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then look, he's not going to have a great game every game, is he? You know, but
yeah.
Game at bat, he's ended the season really well. I'd look at giving him a 4-year deal for 3 to 4 years, so we've got him tied down. He's not going anywhere unless big money comes in.
Yeah.
And Bobby Poynton, it helps with being a Bradford City lad. He's not going to look ahead and go, oh, I'll go Port Vale because he'd rather play at Bradford City. He'd only leave to go to a really high-end club, and that's not going to happen now. So we're safe with him for now. So get him on a big contract. Let's have him there for a few years, and some of the fans come back and gets people off the seat, doesn't it? Which you need.
Well, Matty Platt were offered a new deal as well. I hope we keep him.
Yeah, rock solid at the back.
Yeah, and the fact that other teams, like, apparently we're going to Stockport. No, I don't think Stockport would want Matty Platt,
Platt's
to be honest.
a solid player. I mean, they'd probably been back at Barrow. He's probably,
I
think Barrow liked him a lot, didn't they? They replaced him with Canavan basically, but yeah, Platt's solid. I hope he stays.
The other one is Colin Doyle that they've offered a contract. I don't know why. No offence. Probably as a goalkeeping coach, keep him, but under playing budget, no.
No, because they just got some money that could be elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'd say I love Colin Doyle a lot. I really liked him when he was actually the main keeper years ago. And as a coach, he seemed to coach Harry Lewis really well, and Walker was his suggestion, and that's paid dividends. Second half of the season. So the guy's clearly got some offer, and he loves Bradford City, so let's have him in as a coach. But he ain't good enough to be number 2. If all happens to Walker, we're kind of screwed, and you kind of want to give Walker a rest in EFL Trophy, EFL Cup, and FA Cup maybe. Odd because he can't net saves. I saw it against Doncaster in the EFL Trophy. He was struggling to get down half the time, so he's 38.
Yeah. Can't say no more than that because I agree. So Lawrence, my question to you now is, I know there's another 3 months to go before the season and that, but what would you think that our realistic goals are for next season? What would you be happy with if we don't say winning the league or anything because we'd all be like that, but for me, I'll give you an example. For me, the minimum we should want is top 3 as a club. We aren't going to get that, by the way, but it should be minimum top 3.
Yeah, it should.
But my expectations is top 10. Because I know it's a weaker league. In fact, no, my expectation will be top 7.
Yeah, I would say
top 7.
Top 7 is the bare minimum next year. The league is
weaker league.
Graham's got them playing. Graham, we're in form. We've just finished the season with 5 wins on the bounce. Graham wants to fix the home form. He's made a big point of that. He seems to be saying the right things and it seemed to work at the end. Rupp's talked about backing them, so it really, for once, going in the season with, last season I know I said, we might finish third. That was more on hope and the fact we did well the year before. This is genuine. I expect top 7 this year.
Yeah.
And, last season you thought there's all them strong teams. We're probably going to have a poor season, which turned out to be the case. But realistically, this year, I expect top 7. Even when they're going in with Mark Hughes, I wasn't sure if we'd get top 7 in that first year. I didn't know what to make of Mark Hughes.
Yeah.
So in the end, it didn't matter.
No, dog's open door. But yeah, we'll just shut the door, mate, and then cheers, dog. Pain in the arse. So I don't mind going out of hot cups, to be honest. I would like to progress, but if it means that we get top 3, I'll take it in a breath. So I've got a new car, Lawrence. Do you like it?
Yeah, it'll do what it gets.
It'll do what gets to A and B.
As long as it gets us to Bromley, I'm not fussed.
That's it. And yeah, I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've said it.
As reaction to our predictions, we'll probably do next month.
Yeah, we could
Or
do
next time we see each other.
Pre-season, couldn't we? We'll do Park Avenue again, won't we, for the big trophy?
Yeah, we'll be going to some friendlies. We'll be do as pre-season predictions when other clubs have done their business. But at the moment, you look at teams like Chesterfield, they'll be up there. Notts County, if they sort the defence, they'll be up there. Carlisle have got the budget. Darryl Clark's manager at Cheltenham, who's done well reasonably in this league. Port Vale's got Darren Moore, who's got 2 relegations this season at Port Vale and Huddersfield. I think your teams like Bromley will struggle. Morecambe, Fleetwood. But I think
Swindon potentially.
Yeah.
Messi on the field.
Salford, I don't know how they've gone up to 5th favourites already when there's not even the League 2 players they're over with, but that's another story. Yes, I did look because I'm a bit of a weirdo.
12-1 we're on that.
Gillingham and Newport will be up there, they'll spend money. Doncaster will be up there. MK maybe if they're staying this league.
Yeah, Grant McCann come out and said, I want to win the league next year, and if you don't want to be here, players can go. I mean, a fair play for being optimistic, but he's setting the expectations early, so...
Here's a thought. I think the next Huddersfield Town manager will be either Scott Lindsay or Lee Bell, the one that fails to get promoted.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually.
That's my thoughts. But in other football news as well, Ipswich Town got promoted to the Premier League, which I couldn't believe. Congratulations, you beat Leeds to it, which is fair enough. And why in the fuck did Hull City sack their manager, Liam Rossini, when they finished 7th in league?
Expecting top 6.
That's ridiculous.
That's how proper club acts. They didn't get what they expected, so they sacked. Yeah, feeling a bit sorry for Rossini. You got sacked from Derby, despite doing well, and then sacked from Hull, but he'll move on. Maybe he could go, maybe Huddersfield.
Yeah, Liam Rossini at Huddersfield.
I could see that.
I don't give a fuck who Huddersfield get as long as they stay down in that league when we go up there, or go down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do his pre-season predictions. We'll be at the friendlies, and yeah, see you all soon.